Before this video starts, guys, make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and feel free to join CastAway as a member. Here we are then, guys, the Monday Night Football highlights. And in our first game, we did take on Mavericks, who we had never previously played before, but we knew they were a decent side as they did win a couple of, I believe they won a Monday Night Football. They also won the CastAway Cup, and I think they've won a few others recently in their time. But we start off the game here with myself on the ball as I play one into Danny Samuel. It comes to Killian, who tries shooting across the keeper, and it does go in nice and early on there. We do get a 1-0 lead. Killian was kind of hoping the ball would bounce off the keeper and we'd get a rebound, but it did go in there, and not the greatest stuff from the keeper there. I'm sure he shouldn't want to watch that again. But we break again now as Finn plays one through to myself as I've slot one to Valles, who unfortunately hits the post there, and unfortunately we weren't able to make it 1-1 very early on as Valles Finaldo gets the ball through to myself as I try ball rolling that one, take the shot. But at the end of the day, the keeper's going to save it every day of the week. Sorry if the clips are a little bit glitched at points as well. It was just taken off of a stream. But here we are. Mavericks come forward there and hit the post themselves and get the rebound in the back of the net. The team were a bit gutted how that happened, as we didn't feel like they deserved it, but we knew we could get another goal if we kept going. And Finn then played the ball through to myself here as I'm getting caught up by the defenders. I slow it down, get past Eddie there easily, and I put one into Valles, who slots one into the back of the net. You love to see it there, and Valles sets us home for the 2-1 win. Our next match then came against Tricky, who I believe won their first match as well. So it was a big game, this one. And we'd also never played Tricky before in a tournament, so it was going to be a decent game because we never played them. We did recognise a few of their players, though. The likes of Anakin has played for CastAway a few times himself here, as Tricky looked to start early to see if they can get anything from this, as they just head one over the bar early on. Then we look to try and start some form of attack here as Danny Samuel plays a long LBY over the top, which does go to myself. The keeper comes out to try and do something with him. I managed to pressure him to keep the ball, gives it to Valles, and that's an easy slot home. He can't be missing them as much as he loves missing a chance from now and then. Love you too, Valles, mate. But Muffin now plays one into Sam as we look to keep coming forward here. You look to keep getting some goals and just trying to make sure we don't let anything slip. And Valles gets a bit lucky with that one, but a lovely shot. No, a lovely bit of skill before the shot, and the keeper is equal to it. Quizzle, sorry. Pro's called Kimmich. Long ball downfield now. And not much has come. I can't really see what's happening because the stream's glitched, but there we are. Finaldo plays one into myself, and the shot's just gone over the bar there. 57 minutes in. We felt quite comfortable in this one, but again, we want to make sure that we don't concede anything silly as Valles plays a long ball down the line into the Killian, as he's going to try and do something with this here. Cuts back, takes the shot, and it comes back for the rebound. Valles plays on onto the edge of the box as Danny Samuel hits it. Falls to Finaldo, and we will take them every day of the week. Lucky as they are, but we are 2-0 up now, and Danny Samuel's shot deflected and straight to Finaldo as we do take the lead 2-0 now. As I look to come forward, play a little ball into Valles, a lovely ball to the back stick to Sam. Makes a massive save from the keeper and Finn near post, and that's 3 now. And this game seems pretty much well and truly done. A poor pass, though, there from Dav, I believe it was, and Anakin comes forward with it, plays one inside the ball. Shot, blocked from Dav, blocked from Muffin, blocked from Quiz, and it ends up falling to Quality Sammy, who's able to grab a goal back for them. But would it have been enough? We'll have to see. 75 minutes now. They look to come forward again. Anakin plays it into Sev. Knocks one back into the box. Samuel tries clearing it. Can't quite get rid of it. And it's kind of all over the shop here. But a huge save from Wilkie there. And that was enough to keep us through. The final game, though, came to Crystal Gaming. And we knew we only needed a point to stay through. I believe Crystal Gaming needed to beat us to stand a chance of going through as well. So it was a massive game for them. We needed a point to guarantee top of the group with 7 points. As well, so we knew what we had to do in this one, and they have a few decent players playing for them, and Wilkie forced into an early save there to keep us level in the game. And Finn then looks to play a ball through into myself here. I take the shot, but I'm also brought down as the shot's taken, and they have given a penalty. And I'm not normally, well, I was going to go for a top chip bins, but instead switched it to the middle and just dinked one down the middle. I could have kept it left anyway, and it would have still gone in as the keeper did dive to the right. But again, 1-0 up, looking comfortable so far. But they do play one straight back early, knock one inside, straight from kickoff. And they are able to grab a goal back to make it 1-1. And they're going to think they can do this now. They need to win this, I believe, to stay in the tournament. But a long ball downfield to myself as I'm looking to try and run through in on goal here. Valles at the back stick. I try shooting. hoping it would kind of fall back across to him, but I haven't quite been able to get it there. And now Finn plays on back to myself. Here we are. We get a bit of a gap here. I tried taking the shot to beat the keeper, and unfortunately cannot beat him there. But that game did end 1-1. We are into another, the knockouts now. The quarterfinal against Armour team, a very, very good side. We have got a record against these. We have won one against these and lost one against these previously. And I won't lie, both sides, they've probably been the better side in the games. And the same kind of happened in this one here. There's not many highlights, but most of the game was them. And they had a chance here in the 82nd minute as the ball falls to Dominio. But thankfully, EA kind of blessed us there. As in the 93rd minute, we look to try and come forward again now. As Valor's on the ball now, trying to work it forward, see if he can find any space here. Manages to keep the ball somehow there, out-muscling the defender. Knocks on back to Muffin, who finds Danny Samuel. Knocks one inside to Finn, and the shot can't quite find its way into the back of the net there. And Armour Scottish here on the ball, crosses one. Well, not crosses one, X-balls into the middle, only as far as myself. It goes to Sam, who whacks it to Finn. And Finn, a lovely near post finish there. First time, keeper has no chance. And Armour team not really deserving to be 1-0 down, but they are. They send their keeper forward here. And that means Valor's has a nice easy header into myself. And we can just run this one into the back of the net to send this game to 2-0. Putting our record now against Armour. 2 wins for us, 1 win for them. And the next game, we do face Aftermath in the semi-final. A very, very solid side here. We have played these once before, and we did lose that game 1-0, I do believe. So hopefully we're going to get revenge here. And we are a semi-final team. We've been to about 6 semi-finals now this FIFA. The Cactus, I believe, in World Series as well. Might be wrong on that one. We start early here as I play a ball into Valor's after... To be honest, domination in the first 20 minutes for Aftermath, but we won a counter-attack and we do make it 1-0. And straight from kickoff, Gilly gives the ball to Finaldo, who plays one into myself, as we have a chance now to make it 2-0, and we do 2-0 up in the semi-final. And right now, we're looking comfortable enough to maybe hold this lead and keep it going. But 38 minutes in, Killian plays a ball down the line to me. Another LBY through. I cut it back, knock one in there, and that is 3-0 now to CastAway against Aftermath. It's looking pretty set that we're going to be in the final. 47th minute though, they did get a penalty for a chance to bring it back. Gilly takes it, and it is saved from Wilkie. And at that point, we were pretty confident that it was all done and dusted. And well, we should really not be conceding 3 goals in a half of FIFA, in my opinion. Luke Wilkie plays on forward there. We do get the ball. I knock one into Danny Samuel. He comes back to me here as I do take on Bluefin here. Bit of a scramble, but I do manage to keep the ball. Knock it back to Valor's. One more there again as we take the shot. And that is 4-0. Hat-trick for myself. So pretty decent hat-trick in the semi-final. I'll take that every day of the week. But still, Aftermath look to try and get some form of goal back as Jinx has the ball now. As he's creating a bit of space for himself. Kind of running riot in our back line there. Good block from Dav, but they're still looking to try and create some form of chance to just get a little sniff back in the game. And that shot is headed over there by Gilly's Pro. But we did make it to the final against Golden, another team we've never played before. We know it's going to be a tough match again in the final, and we really just did want to win it at this point. We start off early with a corner, 8 minutes in. We head the ball in the box, and Kiz manages to score it. Took a slight deflection on the way in, but we will take that 1-0. Kiz gets his first goal for CastAway in a final. Unreal scenes there, and Dav then plays a long ball downfield as we're looking to try and get another goal early on as Valles takes the shot and forces a massive save from the keeper there. 85 minutes in here, they did get a ball. We cleared it, went back to them, played the ball in the box, and of course Chapman manages to find himself on the score sheet. Now 86 minutes in, we really want to keep it going, see if we can get some form of goal here as Valles now takes the ball down, gets past one, not quite, manages to win it back as a chance to play it inside there, opts to shoot instead. 87 minutes in, and we've had the chances, to be fair, in this game to be winning at this point. 118th minute though, they come forward and force a save from Wilkie. And 120th minute now of the final, and we're desperate to try and get one more chance. Valles plays one over towards me. I take the shot, save from the keeper, trying to get one back in the box there. Goes all the way out, but it did go to penalties. First penalty, Rodinho steps up, and Wilkie with a big save on one of the chip penalties here as well. Next up was myself on the penalty. I aim left and then slot it down the middle. Normally what I do, to be honest, and the keeper was equal to it here. I was told before we got into this, their keeper was very good. with penalties. But then the next penalty here, they've gone left and Wilkie has saved that one as well. 3 penalties taken, none scored. Valles steps up next. He normally goes for the chipped up corner, bottled it. I don't blame it. It was in the final. He'd have seen his fingers shaking. So now me and Valles are both bottling penalties. Things you love to see. The next penalty for JC9. And it's a huge save again from Wilkie. 5 penalties taken, none scored. And here we are. That is the penalty from Fanawa. The first one scored in the shootout to put us 1-0 up. 6 penalties in. Next penalty now. And another save from Wilkie. This one was to win it. Score this and we win Monday Night Football. As the Killian steps up and the keeper is equal to it. They have to score this to stay in now. Wilkie saved every other penalty. Will he go the right way? Will he get his hand to it? And he has gone the right way, but unfortunately the ball does chip over him there. And the final penalty comes out to Big Sam as he's on the ball now, taking a nice slow run up. He had no question of where he was putting the ball, kept his little thing left, and Green times it for the win in Monday Night Football. There it is, lads. They're the highlights. Thankfully, we did win in the end. It was a bit of a stressful game. I do believe we deserved to win in the final as well. Got a bit lucky maybe in the quarter-final, sorry, you could say. But sometimes you need to ride your luck. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.